Hey guys, Son of Dom here, and welcome to Rome Total War Remastered Brutii campaign. So as you can see in the settings, I'm going to be going remastered everything apart from population cost balancing. We're going to be playing them very hard, very hard. I'm going to start off with a short campaign. The end goal of this will be to take over the world. So, with that, let us begin.
We Brutii are the only true Romans. We saved Rome. We drove out the kings. We made the Republic. The family deserve respect for that. Respect and obedience. We know what is best for Rome. New lands, living space, territory, slaves. I know what must be done. The Greeks, they look down their perfumed noses at all Romans, and they hate us. I'm going to give them a reason for hate. When I've crushed them. Roman steel, that's the answer. Roman steel in the Brutii fist. And the other great Roman families. The Scipii, trash. They have no respect for proper Roman ways. For us, the Julii prostitute themselves as if the people matter. Bah. We Brutii must lead Rome.
Now the plan of this series is, we're going to take over the world. And I want to do it by, where possible, crippling the other Roman factions. So, let's. We're going to do as much as we can for the Senate. We're going to do the Senate missions where possible. But I think I'm going to start off pretty aggressive. I'm going to do something that's a little bit risky. I'm going to split up my fleet into 3. And we're going to go for Apollonia, like the Senate wants. Then we're also going to go over here to, I think is Salona, and make our way up to Patavium, because I know that is a great city for population growth. And one of the aims is to get the maritime reforms as early as possible. I also want to send this fleet down here to Syracuse and eventually make the way over to Carthage and either swing down to Egypt or swing up through Spain. I think my preference is Egypt just because of the much larger cities that are there. So with that, let's get started. So I'm going to put my spy and diplomat in the boat. I'm going to send Amulius into this boat. It's going to be a little bit risky, but I'm going to send Vibius up here, and he's going to buy some mercenaries, and then these 4 are going to go on the boat down here. Oh, should I say 5? Yeah, I'll do. It's a little bit risky. I'm leaving all of my cities undefended. I'm going to be struggling for money. It's a very aggressive start. Hopefully, though, this pans out. I've never played like this. I normally like to let the Roman Empire grow, the Roman factions grow as much as possible, and have just huge, absolutely huge battles. However, this is my first time playing very hard, very hard. So yeah, let's see. So money-wise, I think we're going to be struggling for money for a little while. Just looking at it now, we're minus 791 and we've just started. So in Croton, I'm going to build a port. I'll give us some good money. And in Tarentum, I'm going to build... Let's build a highway. Yeah, that's a good start. So yeah, let's send you over here
Disembark.
and buy up the mercenaries here. Good, good. And let's stick you in this boat over here.
Fleet ready.
And I want to say the city's just over here.
Sail.
Over here, okay. And then you are going to make your way down here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Let's see. And I want to create a diplomat over here so I can send it up to Gaul and try to get some map information. And I'm going to get some peasants just to control the happiness because they are not happy. Ooh, minus 1,269. Very nice.
Ready to sail.
And then I think with this guy here, I'm going to swing down to Sparta and try catch the Greeks off guard quite early on.
Prepare for battle.
So with that, let's get into our first battle. Looking at our general over here, he's a confident commander, natural born leader, political animal, intelligent and a night fighter. Very good stats. So yeah.
Rebellious slaves may think of victory, but we should make them think kindly of their masters' whips. They are dead men walking. Some of us will soon lie dead. The rest will drink to their memory, but, as always, we Romans will fight with honor!
I do love the speeches in these games. I do think that's something that is definitely lacking in some of the more modern ones. This is really weird. I normally attack from coming from the sea. I went slightly further to the right this time, so that threw me for a second. I've played this game a fair bit, but I've played it on a lot of the lower difficulties, and yes, it's gonna be strange using some of the more harder ones. There we go. So we got those guys set up. I'm thinking I want to try pull them out, depending on where they spawn. I want to use the Velators as bait. Okay, where is the general? The general is over there, so we're immediately going to attack him. So if I go quiet during times like this, honestly, I can sit and just play for hours in silence on these games like this. So I want to try and manipulate them so perfect. Their shields are on the opposite side to where my guys are shooting from. I want you to stop. Fire at will. Poor Will. Firing at him. Ridiculous. Right, that's annoying. They've changed which way their shields are, so I'm going to have to dial them. Unnecessary deaths there. Stop. Oh, it's all going Pete Tong already. There we go, perfect. Right, everyone stop what you're doing apart from the general. I'm going to send my horses over here. You are supposed to go over there. Please stop firing.
The enemy general is slain,
Perfect.
and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So because we're playing very hard, there are some serious morale impacts. So I think I'm going to have to try keep my general close by where possible. The big issue is especially in towns on this unit scale, the game really does not like it. It's very annoying. Let's bring them back a little bit, see if we can draw them out. Maybe they'll be drawn out by my general. There we go. So if we can take them off of the plaza, we can break them a lot easier. And then we'll have won. So let's do that now. I'm going to send my general in a minute as well. Hopefully. Where's my general? Run. There we go. So they got smashed from behind. Perfect. And broken. Fantastic. Exactly what we like to see.
Not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Nice easy win there. A lot more damage to the horses than I would have liked. It's mainly because the horses, the initial spearmen didn't break. When I thought walking some horses into the back of them normally does break them. So a little bit more damage. So I'm going to occupy Apollonia for now. They have very little in way of anything. So let's get them a nice governor's house. Want to encourage their growth. And we got plenty of money from the Senate, so that'll keep us afloat for now. I think the next step is, are there any mercenaries we can buy? No, I think I already bought them. So let's top you up. And the rest of you can go. Can I move you guys? Alright, okay. So this diplomat, I actually want you heading over here. Why are you... Okay. Don't know why you're wanting to go over there. And this spy, yeah, stick you in, for now, this direction. That's really odd. I've never seen that before. Why is it trying to default to that? So let's take our soldiers. No, okay, they're not going to move. Oh, we can. Perfect. Okay, so we're leaving the slightly damaged Hastati for now. We're going to stick everyone in the boat. And then we're going to stick them here, though. That's a little bit risky. There's a lot of pirates in the Mediterranean, especially early game. So that looks like that's everything we can do for this turn. So, yeah, I think it's time to end the turn. So the Senate want us to take Thermon. I reckon we can take Sparta and then Thermon after. I reckon we have enough time for that. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to build some palisades. Let's try and get some map information from Macedon. Let's get some trader rights first.
A most generous proposal.
Thank you very much. And are you going to give us some map information?
Would you consider...
would you take 200?
A most generous proposal.
Okay, 200. Not the worst. Could always be better. I don't think I'm going to be able to speak to them before I attack them. We'll see. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, let's see. What is here? Okay, so they have a bit of a big army, so I'm going to keep them hidden here for now. And by you. And is there another army hidden around here? Can't really see. So, I think we can just put them under siege.
Begin the siege.
2 sets of units, that's fine. Okay. 2 ladders, 1 tower. I think that should be enough. Ah, yeah, they do have a second army here. Can't really see what they're in. Hopefully, we can take the walls when we attack before they can. So let us do that. You're building. You're still building. You're building. Let's send this. Let's get this diplomat started going to goal. And let's put you here. Are there any mercenaries? There are. Just 1 set. That will do. Let's just game informers. Recruitment. And money. Perfect. So we're still in the negative. Maybe this one will help us. Let's have a look at Vibius. Confident commander, skilled bureaucrat, political animal, intelligent and mathematics expert. It's pretty good.
Those men are the enemy. They are worthy foes and brave. By this time tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse.
Short but sweet. Very nice. Okay. So, let's grab you together. Put you guys together as well. I want you guys to be guard mode. You fire at will. Something like that. Group them together. I'm going to have a general over here just in case. Actually, yeah, let's put them on this side. So I'll have these guys go through the middle here, and then I'll have these guys run around and try flank them. Oh, and the enemy general's there. Let's see if we can get there in time. Let's get you there, run. You run as well. You run around the back. Okay, it looks like you guys are going for that. I need to be careful of this general because I don't have the ability. Instant break. Fantastic. Right, that's 1 less unit that we have to deal with. Perfect. Where are you guys going? You guys are there. Okay. Can you guys run, please? Come on. And in the back. Fantastic. Run away from the spearmen, please. No, run away from the spearmen, Doylem. That is one thing about this game. They do, it does like to play funny sometimes. We got really lucky with this. Absolutely demolished the back of them. So I think I'm going to bring my generals round here. I want to say these guys should be fine now. Maybe stop firing for now. Save it for they're perfect. Okay, so instead of running around, they've decided to just go through the middle. So very nice. Hello, General. I'll just quickly mop them up.
The enemy general is slain.
There we
And
go.
now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Okay, so let's sit them here. Let's bring you here. Let's bring you here. Here and... Okay. I could try do a charge at them. Could see if maybe bring them out a bit more. They are throwing things at us at the minute, so... It's a little bit risky. I know risking your generals is never great. You're not really going to get the best charge off at them. But better than nothing. There we go. That's one broken. And both broken. Fantastic. So let's just clear them off. Oh no. That was a little bit risky. I was trying to get a bit more experience for my soldiers there, and they went back on the plaza. Okay. Bit daft on my end there. Yeah, kill him. Why not? Stop you guys from firing, please. Don't hit your own men. How many's left? So yeah, they're getting a fair bit of experience, which is great. You are getting a little bit low, though, so let's get you out of there. And yeah, I think it's safe to do that now. Fantastic. There we go. So a little bit more casualties than needed. We did heal some. Took a fair few Hastati casualties, which is never good, especially because we don't have anywhere to retrain them at the minute. And we're going to occupy since the population is so low. So let's get them a wall. And we should really start heading up this way. So... Can I recruit peasants? I cannot. No. Okay. Oh, dearie me. How angry are you? Very. Okay. Let's leave some velites. There we go. And stick them back in the boat. And off they go. I want to say somewhere around here for that next city. And then we'll have a general come back and light them up with towers so we can keep a good eye on everyone. You're good. You're chilling for now as I'm a little bit of a wuss. Could try take Athens. Yeah, no, I think we'll next turn. Perfect. They've left their city unguarded. So we'll sneak on there. No mercenaries. That's unfortunate. Okay, everyone's at war with the Greek. That's good. Everywhere's done with their buildings, and we have very little money. So what should we do? Let's start with you. Got some rebels hanging by our cities, which is annoying. Yeah, look at that big rebel fleet there of 150. That's not good news. Let's get you some roads to make things easier to travel through. I think same for you. And then let's push you up here. And perfect. So there's no mercenaries here. that if we go into the next
March!
area... No, okay.
General!
So we are a little bit light-handed on this one.
Settlement under siege, sir!
Should be fine. Hopefully.
Awaiting your command, I will address them at once.
So you're building, you're building, you're building. You, what would you like? I think we should focus on straight up mines. Yeah, it's plus 200 gold per turn. That's very good. Maybe do I want some more peasants and make Apollonia grow, because they are quite small at the minute. I think that'd be quite wise. Get yourself like a cheap boat from Tarentum.
Ready to sail! General!
I think yeah, time to fight Syracuse. So, Tiberius, our faction leader, does have Night Fighter, so we could stop them. However, I think that they're just going to become more of a problem later on. So I think if we fight them now, we try to lock them out of the city. So I think if we can capture all of the walls before they get in, we should be able to win this very easily.
The seer can offer no guidance for this day. So we must grasp our own fates and make what we will of them with an iron purpose. Today we face those masters of lies, falsehood, and perversity, the Greeks. Beware of victorious Greeks, for they show little mercy. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard! Strike without mercy!
That was a very good speech. Just so many little details, such as the fact that this is the first fight against the Greeks we've had. Right, okay. A little bit risky, but I'm gonna put the skirmishers on the ladders, because I feel like they're going to be quicker, and hoplites are really bad at fighting on walls. I don't think they'll fight. I don't think they'll bring anything to the walls for us. So I'm going to have these guys attack this wall, so that as soon as they can go and take this gate. Those guys are going to take all of these towers, and then these guys are going to come over here and take this gate wall. So these guys are going to come round and take all of that, take all of this. These guys are going to go around and take that, and those guys are going to go all the way around there. Okay.
The enemy have brought up more men.
You guys attack there. So they came from that direction, so they could either go for that wall or they could go for that wall. Let us see. Let's speed up the game. Get our guys on the walls quicker. Taking a little bit of damage.
Our ladders are at the walls. Now bravery and steel will be tested as our men fight over the defenses. Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls. Now the real fight begins.
Right, these guys are on there. Let's get you running over there. Oh, feel like this is going to be close. Hurry up. Come on, this tower's just shooting at you. Get going. Go. Go, you fool. Run.
Our soldiers have captured
Perfect.
the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
So these towers should shoot them as they go past. Maybe go here. Those guys are taking those. You guys are... What are you guys up to? Taking your sweet time. Can you guys like... No. There we go. And then I want these guys to take these walls as well. And just for a little bit of experience, I might send my general after the Pell tests. I think all of the towers now, apart from these ones here, are ours. That's fine. So I'm going to have these guys come over here. Same with you. General's having a bit of fun there. Perfect. Run them down. And let's get you... Perfect. You're not in phalanx right now, so I want you... What are you doing? Right, kill him. Right, you are going to come here. And you are going to be behind him. You guys can also go and join them back here. When you fire at will, skirmish mode off, and oh, okay. Yeah, you guys can come here as well. Perfect. And then these two over here can go here. So I want to start at the front, holding the line, guard mode, and I want you to be behind. There we go. And yeah, they're dead. So let's get you. Let's get the general moving in. Let's try to get him over here. Do have to be careful. Their general is okay. Seems like their general has less. Oh no, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Not a good idea. Wrong button. Cool. So these guys, unfortunately, they're a bit clever. They've moved away from the towers, so we can't just bully them. But maybe I can do something at the end about that. I'm going to put this into normal speed now since everyone's pretty much in position. Let's move these guys up. Let's move them next to each other so we know who's with who. Let's get my hoplites here, holding the line. And Starty as well. Holding the line, and then you guys Pelleters. Yeah, you guys can come here as well. Why not? Fun times. Nice party. Right, I want them to get into a phalanx just in case the general decides to come and run. And then I want to get my general and potentially. Which ones are tired? You? Oh, okay. And potentially try bait them to come out. I'm making a move. What is my general doing? Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. Right, everyone's gonna run. And I want you to be back here. I want you to be back there as well. My general's here. Let's be there. Perfect. Who is the general going to go after is the question of the day. Looks like everyone's targeting my general, which is perfect. It'll give me a chance to throw sticks at them from the back. Okay, nope, their general's going for them. Right, okay, they're going after my broken, or my very exhausted, low morale troops. Buggers. Right, that one's my general there. And he should go down like a sack of potatoes. 23, 20. Illyrians are missing out on a lot, but that's fine. They are mercenaries. I think taking this city should possibly give us some stuff, and their general's dead. Fantastic. Good job.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
And throw stuff at them. Perfect. And you. Run away! Run away! Let's get my general behind him to scare him. And let's get these skirmishers over here. Hey guys, I asked you to move away please. For your own safety. Very intent on getting my Hastati, aren't they? Weirdos. So they still have half their army left, annoyingly. Oh, there we go. Hoplite hoplite. Now these guys are just chilling. Cool.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only
Okay.
rabbits roaming around men.
General. Hello, General. Please don't run at them. Thank you. Perfect. They started just throwing stuff in their back. Oh, even though they have Peeler, they decided to go in. Okay, cool. Very nice. Who do we think is going to be the last one alive? I reckon it's going to be that one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can try get before the timer runs out, a few more of these spearmen to die. I've killed 43% of their army. I don't know if it's enough left to make sure that they don't return. Let's see. Maybe I can bait the spearmen into running by my towers. Let's continue. Oh dear me.
This is a
And just like that, the Greek army is no more. 126 casualties, so a fair bit. Bit more than I would have liked.
Victory and glory!
Fairly large settlement though, so I think I'm going to enslave them. And let's build a practice range. What can I retrain from here? Absolutely nothing. Fantastic. So, I'm going to go stand over here and put a nice... Oh, wow. And put a tower so we can see what the Carthaginians are up to. And stick them back in here for now. I think now we should take Sparta. Now, luckily they have no walls, but they do have Spartan hoplites, so this is not going to be fun. If you look at Spartan hoplites, they have... well, let me bring it up here. Yeah, they have 14 morale, 18 defense, and 17 melee attack. Whereas my guys, much worse. So
Over there stands the Greek army. They make a fine show and are worthy enemies. We go now to our bloody business!
well, that was a very short speech. Let's get into this.
Await my orders!
So I'm gonna have two. I wanted two sets. I want some units to be over here. And for now, these guys are going to have no phalanx. I want these guys to be together. And then I'm going to have my horsemen just over here. Let's see what happens. So, yep, as expected, they're holding fort on the plaza where they won't break. So if we get the Hastati over here. Right, all my troops are in position. They've decided to go for the hoplites, which is interesting. So I've brought these guys up to try and flank them. Just absolutely surround the shit out of them. Let's get you. Maybe try attacking from the side. Actually, no. Don't move. No, so yeah, we are throwing stuff right at our troops right now, which is not great. We've managed to kill 3 of them in like 3 volleys, so the AI is deciding to have a bit of fun. I shouldn't have moved in. That was my own fault there. Okay, so this is going to be a slow slugging match. Hopefully I can just pincer them and these guys can just stab him in the back like they're doing here. It does look so weird. But look at them. We are mowing them down though, which is good. But our Hastati are taking a beating. But I do think that they have a building in here that lets us retrain them. There we go. The Hastati are shaken though, so I'm going to bring... Fantastic. I'm going to bring in my general for morale. And I'm going to get these guys... I don't know what these guys are doing. They're just stood there like diamonds. Get it down to 6 men. And done. So keep in mind that these were only 81 men. Yeah, they were still able to kill 68 of us. That is ridiculous. I'm just glad I got to Sparta early enough that I didn't have walls or more Spartan hoplites. They are nasty.
Victory and glory! This land is Roman!
So this is fairly big, so we're going to enslave it as well. Get a nice bit of money. Only 503, but it's better than nothing. And we're going to retrain and get one more set. And then... oh, that is very interesting. We're going to have to build walls, for sure. And then next we'll build a port when we have a bit more money. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. We've had quite a successful start. Very aggressive start. We've managed to take Apollonia, Salona. Next turn we'll be ready to take Segestica and head over to Patavium.
Awaiting your command.
We've taken Syracuse and Sparta, and we'll be following what the Senate wants, and next episode we'll be taking Thermon. So if you liked the video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Comment down below any of your favourite memories from playing either the Rome Total War Remastered game or the original. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.